lovely and traditional.
All right. Niger Delta is not a rose garden. So we don't expect that there won't be agitations. We're here today because a company has chosen to do the right thing. Whilst they have been given contracts to secure our pipelines that feeds this country. But there's one very big issue that we have that is yet to be addressed by our people. And that is, instead of us, our fathers, our royal fathers, our leaders seated here, and even young people, we should be involved in the oil governance of our region. A few months ago, about 25 marginal fields were supposed to be given to people who are not from this region. But these marginal fields are in your backyard. Some might just be somewhere around. There's a technology in petroleum engineering, or in engineering as we put it, that they call truss boring. Truss boring would mean that there could be oil well here, and somebody can be somewhere in Yenagoa and drilling the oil even without you knowing. Today, Pipeline Infrastructure Nigeria Limited is gathering people monthly to do the right thing, to engage stakeholders, people from the region. They are not the only company, but we're not here to, cast aspersions against the other company that is probably not doing what PINL is doing. But the truth is this: as stakeholders, as people, how well have we engaged the government of this country? They sit in Abuja, which I call Obodo Abuja, decide what happens in our region, and we sniff this gas. We are not part of the oil governance of our region. There's OPL, there's OML, some which they've called marginal oil fields that they give to themselves. Through the back door, Shell that we know yesterday, who went into contract with us, have been sold off to themselves, a company which I call a phony one, they call Renaissance. But we have failed to also ask these people, did they sell both liabilities and assets? What do I mean by that? Shell, where did they stop? Let's look at the Ogoni cleanup, for example, which ought to be, for example, the first phase of the remediation of the region. There's supposed to be monies in an escrow account put in by Shell, run by the NUPROC, which is called the former DPRO, and the local government and the locals and the state government. Such monies were not made. Today, Shell is no more. We have Renaissance. Do you have the legal backing to take Renaissance to court? No. We're here protecting pipelines that are not ours, in our own land, that ought to be for us. What are we doing? I am here today not to tell you what you like, but I'm only here to say that these people, Pipeline Infrastructure, perhaps, maybe the government did not even know when they gave them the contract because they are doing superbly well. They are the ones, or they are the reason why the region is being steadied, unlike others. Not showmanship. But the truth is this: be involved in the oil governance. So what is our agitation today? I want our fathers, our leaders, to live here with the mentality that I am of the Joy Youth Council. Yes, we are fierce-looking people. We're strong people. We're in a struggle platform, but we are informed. If it's school, we went to the best of schools and we enter class. But if people that wants to be rugged, we are also rugged. But what are we asking for? It's beyond the Joy Youth Council. It's about all of us. There are millions cups, trillions cups of gas deposited across board that are yet to be tapped. Nigeria is signatory to gas flaring laws, and today all of the IOCs and the locals are flaring gas. There is no gas trappings, and when they sniff this gas, they die, they go. And what federal government do is that when these companies, emit this gas, they pay them a lump sum for emitting the gas. They don't pay it to you, they don't pay it to me. Who is fooling who? I wrote to the Rivers State government, unfortunately, And I said, it's time for the Rivers State government, where I'm from, to form oil company that can bid for the marginal fields within Rivers State. But because I am not a chichidodo, because I am not one of those whom they would see to say this guy is loyal, they wouldn't listen. I didn't say create the company for me. You can form that for yourselves. As communities, there's nothing stopping you having oil companies within your region and saying that you have the needed expertise to run these marginal oil fields, so that pipeline infrastructure will do the job with ease, better than what they are doing today. These pipelines that we are busy securing is not owned by our people. And the ones where they are valuable now is also being freighted, given, bequeathed to people that are not from this region. So I want to say this, that before I leave here, it's good you know my name. My name is Ma Obuye Nangi Obu. Them say na me be the Secretary General of Ijaw Youth Council Worldwide. Sorry, na evening church be this. I don't need to preach, but I think we need to give applause to the pipeline infrastructure for doing right, and also to wake up ourselves to making sure that we form companies that will bid for these things, these bid rounds. They don't sell and finish. We have bad representatives ranging from the senators down to the ministers that we have. So Nigeria is a country that is almost turning into a banana republic.